overpriced shit, stuff that ain't worth the money. And I want to start off, very first of all, doing something that the Yum Chums is all about. And we'll start with your first idea was the food.
Oh, yeah.
And I think when you go to restaurants, and I haven't been to loads of fancy restaurants, I'm not going to lie.
No.
I've been to like a handful, you know what I mean? Maybe 2 handfuls, if you've got big hands. But,
I check them on the way in.
but yeah, it's
How
like,
big your hands are.
there's a difference between going to a steakhouse and paying like 25 quid for a big banging steak.
Yeah.
Compared to going to like miso bars and stuff like that, and it's
Yeah.
just like
One
fancy places, yeah, and it's just like you get this huge white plate, it's all hot, and the waitress is fit,
Yeah.
and everything else is good, and then like you order something and it's basically like beans on toast, but 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter,
Yeah.
and then usually you're there with people for like a experience, or you're
Yeah,
there for
yeah,
a bird, or you're there to you know what I mean. You've paid a lot of money for it, so you want to like take it all in.
Yeah.
So you have to start doing stuff that's so unnatural and like literally just being like.
Oh, this is the soup? Oh, shit.
It's one crumb of bread. It's like,
yeah, it's like 1 crumb of bread, and you got to try and make that last like
soak
10
the
minutes
whole
of like,
soup
while
up,
you're
yeah.
chatting. So you just like you got like surgical procedure. They should give you scalpels with it. You have to just like cut tiny little corners off and be like, "Oh, this is exquisite." And I think there's just no ever need for it in my head. Like, there's no need to ever have food that small. Like, even if you're gonna eat loads of it, you might as well just make. If you like that,
I think
dish,
it's the
make a
price
big
as
one.
well. Yeah, so you're paying like £18 for that little tiny soup that's like this big, and you're like,
Yeah,
It always comes in a really fancy bowl as well.
yeah, it's like you say, and then like, they
Tinsy
sprinkle
little
like gold flakes over the plate to like up the price a bit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh,
Well, the classic one I always see when you watch like fancy restaurant stuff, like television shows and that.
oh, when they get the sauce and go,
Yeah, it's just like, and it's just like it's like you've got Parkinson's or something. You're just shaking. It's just like, no man, just
yeah,
the reason I like my tomato ketchup or any other dipping sauce in a puddle. Is
So I
I
can
can
dip.
go, yeah.
No.
You don't like every time you get a chip out, be like, ah,
and that's what the sauce got anyway. Cause
yeah. You know
it's just
what I
like
mean?
this tiny little thin line.
And then the other side of it, in terms of overpriced food. Is,
Hey!
how's it going, everybody?
Welcome to the room.
I've got Charlotte, got Gracie, got Jamie. Anything Apple. Yeah, man.
Anything Apple.
Beats AirPods.
Definitely.
100%. Yeah, like.
Or just technology nowadays. Like,
Yeah, but think like with my laptop, for example, and you probably think the same with yours. You want a banging laptop, you pay X amount of money, and you get a banging laptop. So like, it's worth it.
yeah.
And I think iPods. I sent this to someone at work.
Oh, your little shuffle.
Yeah, my little shuffle is quality, but I sent it to someone at work. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, and I was saying like, I can't even think of another MP3 player that isn't an iPod. They dominated that market hard.
When they first all came out, there was like the Creative Zen and stuff.
Yeah,
that was like
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
About these cool lights, and you're like, wow. And
But now it's just dominated it. Like you could, if you went on eBay, you could find an MP3 player that's not an iPod. But
oh,
it's
do you
just
remember
like,
them old stick ones?
oh mate, there's loads.
Yeah.
Literally, when they all come out, iPod was just one of many.
It
It
was
was
like-
the most fancy one,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
one of many. Whereas now it's just like you don't even you either play it straight off your phone with them weird little like running arm type
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
or like you look like a security guard from fucking outside the park. But yeah, and then Apple's. I think the main thing of Apple, and a lot of people I know have got them as well, but iPhones.
Oh
they're,
yeah.
they're just shit.
They are.
Like, not only are they well expensive, but they was just shit. Like the whole iOS or whatever it's called, like the operating system on it is
You
terrible.
can't do anything with it.
We can't do anything with it for a start, and secondly, they'll release stuff that's like exclusive to the new iPhone S6 or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's actually like what Android was doing it like 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's a competitive marketplace. Because like Android has got all the different phones in it, or loads of them on there. They have to be really competitive and innovative. Whereas iPod is just like, or Apple should I say, it's just like, no, you know you're going to get my phone, so we're just going to update it when we want, when we can be bothered. The only good side about Apple is if you get an Apple PC, you barely get any viruses.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
didn't know that they made PCs.
Yeah.
Max.
That's what they
Oh, is that?
started on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Apple
yeah,
Mac.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just barely get any viruses on them, which is good.
Yeah.
But then if you don't go on fucking like horrific porn sites and stuff like that anyway. Or just be smart, go on porn on your phone.
Yeah.
That's what,
Yeah,
that's what I
iPhone.
do.
Top tip of the day.
Literally, yeah. Top tip for the viewers out there. If you've got a really expensive PC or laptop, just go on porn on your phone. The phone, as long as you've got cover.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, you just get it replaced. But PCs for life, not just for Christmas. phones
Sad-
phones
sad
are just like
advert.
bitches, yeah.
Just remember a broken PC like
Yeah.
one little tear.
That'd be the worst thing, like, buying something for like, I don't know, a couple of grand, and you like got it all up, and you're playing these crazy games,
Yeah.
and then all of that is down to just like one moment of like,
Ah,
it's not
shit.
worth it. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. You know what? I've even got. Where is it?
You got an old school magazine.
No, even better.
Oh.
This is my old phone.
Is that your porn phone?
Yeah, and literally,
My P phone.
I don't even go on porn on my phone. I go on porn on my old phone.
On your porn phone.
I mean, that sort of might give away the sort of dirty porn I end up watching. I'm that paranoid, but I just did it, so.
Grandma's getting come on.
Well, yeah, that too.
Oh.
As long as they're like getting crucified as well.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, we're playing Cards Against Humanity just for some context there, and it's fucking hilarious. I love Card Against Humanity, but at the same point, it's very.
That's what Gracie did there.
Yeah, just play it online.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even just that. But not only is the price of it, but it's the fact of like you've got online friends that we've got here that you don't obviously see. They're far away, and then even friends that live in the same town as you. Like if you're tired and you can't bother to leave your room,
Yeah.
and it's just like bam, Cards Against
Yeah,
Humanity.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like straight on,
Yeah.
and it's fucking hilarious.
It's just as good because you could still talk to each other and stuff.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
100%. So if anything, it's funnier as well because it's less obvious who picked what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Everyone goes quiet and it's like.
yeah. Unless someone gets something really funny, then you just have to balls out.
Yeah.
That was proper fun, to be honest. But yeah, no, Apple is one of those. The worst thing about Apple is once they got a foothold on the market, what they should have done, not that obviously they've made billions of pounds, so I'm not giving them financial advice, but what would have been, what in my opinion would have been smarter, is to lower the price down so it's competitive, and then they would have literally dominated the market. I think that you wouldn't really have many Android phones and bits and bobs like that, because it's like they already had a foothold. And now because of the price, people are looking at the details of like, oh, it hasn't got this,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
it,
quite as
yeah.
that. But if it was as priced, people would be like, oh, I can have a fucking Mac.
Well, this is the thing. It's like what you said earlier about Android doing it 2 years before. So 5G's coming out. Apple were like, yeah, we'll get it done by 2021, and like the other ones are releasing this year. It's like,
Yeah.
why?
And
By that time, something new's going to come out.
and not even just that, but even little stuff like they had so many little exclusive things like, oh, with the cloud, Apple's got the cloud.
Yeah.
So and it's just like, yeah, but now you can just get your own cloud. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where there's like multiple different ones, whether on PC, laptop, anything like that.
Oh, you got like the Outlook cloud and all sorts. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
But
become
back
a
to
bit
food, overpriced
Go on.
food. I'm just going to tell you a fun story about Japan. So in Japan, red grapes are really cheap,
Okay.
like 200 yen, which is like £1.30.
Yeah.
White grapes, they're like £13 for a pack, and I was like, why? But I think it's because
Red
they
ones are
can't
nice.
grow them in Japan, so they have to import them. But it's basically from Europe, so it's just cost loads.
Yeah, especially for fresh fruit and veg.
Yeah. So
It's expensive enough.
yeah,
getting from
13
that.
quid. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck that, man.
I think red grapes are nicer though. So
These are like
that's a hit
big
from
old
me.
grapey boys as well.
They're big ones.
Yeah, big ones. Yeah,
Chunko grapes.
they were. Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? 'Cause
Fancy ones.
how big does a grape need to be before it becomes an apple? they're so sizzling, you know what I mean? Like, one's more watery, I suppose, but other than that, it's very much the same.
Or a plum.
Plum.
I do love a
Plums are a bit more rich. Plums are a bit more like you eat it and you're just like,
And you got a big fucking rock in the middle of that.
plumby.
Plumbo the elephant.
Yeah, I think that I'll go and we're just going to tangent hard on this one, I think. But stuff that's overpriced as well. And I remember this was a massive craze back in my day. I'm getting old now, but back in like,
Back in my day.
yeah, literally, but like mid-90s, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But it was like, it was a two-tone thing. You could have one, the other, or you could have both. But it was like bleached jeans.
Oh yeah, I remember these.
Yeah, not like completely white jeans, but jeans
No,
that
it's
just had
like
like
just
stains
here.
of bleach on the front.
Yeah.
And then the other side of it was ripped jeans.
Yeah.
And then if you were really fucking cool, you had
bleached
bleached jeans with
ripped
rips
jeans,
in them. And I remember it was one of my brother's friends, and he would just go to Asda's, buy like a, at that time, again, sound like an old man, like an £8 or £6 pair of like standard Asda's jeans. And then he'd literally just like put a bit of bleach in them and cut them with scissors. And it'd be like, and then people would literally just like go out to whatever a fancy clothes shop
next
was at the
door,
time,
yeah.
and be like, I'm just spent £60 on these bleachy cuddies.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you couldn't even tell the difference. Like, all they've done in Next or wherever is just
They've gone to
like,
Asda.
Gone to Asda, bought a £6 pair of jeans and been like,
That'll
We're just
do.
out back, yeah, just
and I have
Pull
like,
The man, the bleacher.
bleacher.
it's just, I don't know, it's silly, but I think this is because I had a whole idea about making some business, making handbags and making like wallets and stuff.
Yeah.
Purely just on the aspect of like, it sort of dawned on me that like, or dawned on me, should I say?
Done.
But, fuck, I spunk money all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because I'm not rich, I earn like a decent wage.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not rich, me spunking money is like anywhere between, I don't know, £1 to, if I've just been paid 150 quid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like when I don't, not that I don't think about it at all, but I'm
You're
just
like,
like, ooh, fuck it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, that's why I count spunking money on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if it's something that's like a few hundred quid or £1,000 or something, that's when I'm like, research loads on the
Yeah.
internet. You know what I mean? Like, that's my budget.
Yeah.
But if you're proper rich, your budget's just bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, your parameters are bigger. You know what I mean?
So the £1 is actually like £500.
Yeah, and then
that's
exactly.
your money.
And then there's so many rich people, and I just thought it would be a good idea of just making like really simple, like, you know, the little card holder wallets.
Yeah.
Really simple. You buy like good quality leather, and you like take a long time stitching it, or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So it's like not shit. But at the end of the day, it's just a simple wallet.
Yeah.
But literally charge like, it sounds really silly when I first explain it to you, but I'll explain it afterwards. Charge like 800 quid for it. And people will be like, everyone, 99% of the people will be like,
Nah.
fuck, well, why would you put that? But you're going to get them some rich guys, especially people who are from like proper posh rich families.
Yeah.
And they'll just do like, when they go to school or when they go to college or in their like super high
One
business
of a
job,
kind thing, yeah.
well, they're just like, how much does your wallet cost? Oh, so it's only like an 80 quid job, but like, mine cost 800 pounds. And that like, that sort of like pretentiousness, so you can just profit from that.
My cousin's girlfriend, she does like fashion design. I say girlfriend, wife now, they're married. But she does it. She does the same thing. Like literally caters it to rich people. It's like real fur, and it's all for like she caters it towards women as well because it's not really like women's hunting gear. But she makes it all like fashiony. And
nice.
at the wedding, the like the head editor of Vogue magazine was there, and he was just chatting with Dad, and he was like, my dad was like, oh yeah, where are you off to next? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm over here for the day just for the wedding, and I'm back in New York. And it's like, what?
That's mad. But it's what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
all you've got to do is do it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm almost half talking myself into doing it again now.
She's like $4,000 for like a coat.
Yeah.
People pay it.
And the thing is with doing stuff like that, if you work for McDonald's or Asda's or somewhere that sells a lot of stuff like relatively cheap,
Yeah.
you have to be plummeting out stuff to be a success.
Yeah.
You have to be
Because
like,
the margins are
working
not as
those-
big, are they?
Yeah, exactly. So, and normally if you made any business and sold 6 things a year, you'd be a failure.
Yeah.
But if you sold 6 things a year for 800 quid, like, that's good pocket money for the year, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
or realistically, like, if you made like a really nice handbag and was like, even 800 quid's cheap.
Yeah.
Because there's so, like, you think of the
Exactly,
Saudi
Louis
Arabian
Vuitton and stuff
people.
like that.
No, just think of that, the Saudi Arabian people that literally just like have gold toilets.
Yeah.
Because they can. You know what I mean? Like, say they cheat on their wife doesn't know, but they still just want to be like, oh, I'm gonna, like,
I need a poo on that gold toilet.
well, no, but like our sort of like working class people, if you've done something bad for your wife, even if you didn't cheat on her, but even if you just like really pissed her off and she's in the mood,
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, stop by the garage after work, I'll get
Right,
some flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, exactly. But them rich Saudi Arabian people would just be like, oh, what the fuck can I do?
Get this gold Lamborghini.
47 grand handbag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've just made that handbag for like 80 quid and given postage to Saudi Arabia, and they're just like 47 grand. They're happy with it. And it's a little, what goes, I'm selling myself, I'm just going to start doing it now. The thing is what...
Fraser's lovely purses.
No, but this is another thing. This is how, I'm just going to go through this whole plan. So that's the beginning of the plan. Then secondly, I was like, alright, what can you do to like make a good name?
Yeah.
And then what it is, you just have something really pretentious like growth or unity or like something like that. No, it gets better. And then you search what that means in Latin.
Ah, yeah, and then that's the name.
And literally, and the name will be like Rapuku. And it'll be like leaf or forest. And then anyone that bothers to research it will be like, oh, growth. Oh, the so, you know? Like, when I was travelling in India, like, I had a football, and now there's a bag that's 40 grand that thinks it too. So yeah, that's the idea for that. And like I said, and the other one as well, this is all memories coming back in my head now, this idea. But you know, I don't know, like Harvard or Eton.
Yeah. Fancy colleges.
Fancy colleges and unis. And there's a thing apparently where you can make loads of money off this, which is, you know, like the leather man bags.
Oh, yeah.
The standard like business
Like satchel.
satchel.
Yeah.
And because all these people come from like super rich
Wealthy,
families,
yeah.
it's like a competition where you're guaranteed every time it comes around to that time when there's new people starting.
To sell loads.
Well, no, but they're in competition because they're all from these different rich families.
They're all trying to outrich each other.
Exactly. But so every year, guaranteed at that term time, you can make a fucking standard leather fucking side bag, which are easy to make. Like I even looked at it. Well, yeah, literally. But then charge fucking like 18 grand for it. Yeah. And all the rich people are going to be like, well, you don't even. It's not even the fact it's 18 grand. Go and look at all the other ones.
Yeah.
And just charge $1 grand more than anyone else is charging.
Yeah.
Just so when people go to start it, it's just like, oh, how can I be the coolest, richest guy here? I'll just buy the most expensive bag.
Yeah.
And it says, it's, you know what I mean? And you're just profiteering on people's richness because I get fucked by advertising of like, I see a Five Guys advert and then like subconsciously like 8 hours later I'll be like,
bacon peanut butter milkshake.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, for me, that like spunking of 18 quid is worth it, doable, and it's done. You know what I mean? Like after I've thought about it for 2/4 of a second, it's done.
Yeah.
And then, but a rich person will do the same. And then just to sort of finalise my plan of justice and why it works and why it never will work, is the fact that if you're buying a TV, and you see Panasonic, Sony, LG, Samsung, and they're all 700 to 800 quid.
Yeah.
And then you've got Goodmans and the
Like
shit
the
ones,
they're
like 4 Grundig. For
I remember.
They're about 4 or 5. They're like 400 quid, for example. Yeah. Say you saw one called fucking Growth. That was $1 grand. As a consumer, you're gonna think, well, they wouldn't sell it for $1 grand if it wasn't better. You know what I mean? Like, they'd be like, that's just stupid. So people just assume the quality because of the price. You know what I mean? Like,
all you gotta do is like add some like colourful lights on the back, so it's like.
The thing is, you don't have to do anything as long as it's as good
as like the Samsung ones.
Yeah, exactly. The price means it's better. Like for people to buy it, maybe not in longevity or not like, you know what I mean? Like you're not gonna last 4 years. No. But it'll, like, as long as the quality's as good, it will at least last for like 2 or 3 years. By the time you make shitloads of money, and then you just fucking start another company and do the same thing. And then when the growth reputation has gone down, you know what I mean? Yeah, call it fucking like a bomber clock. And then it would just be like, I've heard the bomber clock television. Picture's really sharp. I mean, I'm talking about razor sharp. So that's overpriced shit.
That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably dip back on it later. Just trying to think of other stuff that's like really overpriced. Oh, you know what's really overpriced?
What?
Fucking condoms.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so expensive now.
And it's just like, you can buy ones of like, I don't know, it sounds really weird, but you can buy one of stuff like eBay or whatever.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm always just like, the one reason I want a condom is like, because it's like the last resort. Like, I don't like wearing condoms, but I also don't want to get AIDS. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, get some bird pregnant who like I've met for a little while. Like they're good. They do a job. You know what I mean? And then it's just like people don't want STI, like the government, I suppose, and
it's
people,
like treatment.
Don't want stuff. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like then you go to buy paid condoms and you're just like, oh, it really makes you like love wanking. It's just like, you just think about it. You think like the condom, how much you'd like pay for a date. You know what I mean? Like going out, a new pair of shoes, maybe.
What if you had growth condoms?
I think it'd only be good for people who've got big dicks.
Like
or small people that are just like, oh, maybe it says growth. Maybe it works.
Become a nun or a monk. I mean, that is free.
Lubricants enlargement.
Easy way of that. Become a nun. Yeah, but then, I mean, to be honest, the only monk I would be is like Shaolin.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
It's the only like a religious
Would you have the
thing.
little ponytail?
My hair's too curly.
Just a little curly
one. I just have a bald head and like a little pigtail.
Like a little afro just stuck on
the pigtail. Yeah, like to be honest, I think much more people would be into Christianity and like Islam if their monks also was just like at church, you know what I mean? And like punching the wood and shit.
So you just want to do Shaolin soccer?
Yeah, Shaolin soccer.
That was a good movie.
That was it was hella over the top, but it was good. I think. Yeah, just the religion in general is so. I think it's crazy. Maybe I understand in the Middle East and in Africa and that because like it does bring hope. And when shit's getting blown up and people have got AIDS everywhere. Like I can see why people are a bit more desperate for it.
Yeah.
But realistically, it is a bit silly. The whole idea of it. It's like it's really fucking dark, isn't it? I'm gonna put my little side light on in a minute.
Well, they're orange.
Yeah, because I might not make the weird hissy noise of the devil.
What if they notched it up one?
I literally kept going down, and
Oh, was it?
That was the first one that turned off. I think that's not the one before it turns off as well. Yeah, I don't know why it's making that noise, but
yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right there. It's like, I don't want to be like, oh, anti-religion, blah, blah, blah.
I know, be anti-religion, man. Fuck religion.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like, you're literally, it's like me picking up like fucking Brothers Grimm, Book of Fairy Tales, and be like, oh, I believe in this is all true. It's like, is it?
There's a classic, I don't know who said it, there's a classic quote, and it's talking about religion, and it's like, religion is like a penis. And you're like, oh, that's pretty funny. And then it goes on, and it's like, no, it actually makes lots of sense. Religion is like a penis. It's like, it's okay to have one, yeah?
Yeah.
It's okay to like believe in it, or like, you know what I mean, like think whatever you want to think about it, but just don't get out in public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's the same with
Or
religion.
people's doorsteps.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like one of those things where you could be really into, like you said, like a fiction, like Lord of the Rings or something like that, or even like...
It's like the Jedis, you can become an official Jedi.
Yeah. Or even more realistic stuff, like people who like... I say realistic, it's less realistic, but people who have like conspiracy, like we were talking about the other day, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, oh, I believe there's flat Earth, it's like, it's cool, but like, just keep it to yourself, because it's probably not what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be ashamed of it, or like, maybe it is true, or that kind of stuff, but it's just like
don't try and force people to believe it.
Cool, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, people know what's up, like, that's another reason why religion isn't really necessary now, because like, even a baby who doesn't really, maybe not a real young baby, but like a toddler, it knows as soon as it's pushed another girl over at a family party, you know when they're little 3-year-olds and they're like, they know as soon as they've done it, they're like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, they're not scared of God, they're not scared of anything like that.
Actually, the other kids' parents.
Well, they just know it's bad as well. Like, you know what I mean? That's why you have emotions. That's why, like, if a bird cheats you, you feel sad. That's why, like, if a guy comes on you, you get adrenaline. Like, it's natural to know what's you know what I mean, good and bad and comfortable and relaxed. Like, you can explain it to people about religion.
I know exactly what you're like about as well. It's like when you say if a guy comes on you.
Oh shit!
I
didn't realise I said if a guy comes on you.
Should we try it?
You get adrenaline.
You get adrenaline. Oh man,
that's what's just granny.
I'm just picturing it now. It's just like. I mean, to be honest, though, it's weird with adrenaline because, like, although it does give you all that electric through your body and that, I do tend to get more. It's almost weird, but like focused. Anytime I've had adrenaline, like.
What if you come on?
Yeah, well, that too. But when you get adrenaline, it's like it's so good for you. Like, it's, it's obvious, but it's like you can run faster, you react quicker. You're like you probably like. Anytime I've been in there, you've been like. When one of my hands here, I might as well just.
I can just imagine someone just like finishing a cum and then just just running around their room,
getting in the 100-meter sprint position and then. Right, come on.
I need my adrenaline.
They start doing it before the Olympics.
That's what the people behind them are.
Yeah. I said it as well the other day. Actually, it was today. There's a guy at work and he gets angry a lot. And
a lot of adrenaline.
But he gets angry loads.
Yeah.
And he was saying, like, oh, typical like geezery warehouse guy.
Yeah.
And he's just like, sometimes I just like to walk away because I'm either going to like hit someone and like lose my job and that. And then like I said it without even thinking about it, like trying to be like funny, but a lot of people are not on my same wavelength when you're working with like warehouse guys. And it's just like, what you need to do is just cut a hole in your trouser pocket. And it's like whenever you feel really angry, just like smash one out on your trousers. It's like people will probably see what's going on, but like you won't get done for it because you're penis out, sure. I remember him just being like, you don't get my anger. It's just like, that's fucking funny.
You can just imagine him in an argument.
Literally just keeping the eye contact with the guys. I just like,
it's this or hit you, man. It's this or hit you. The other guy's got the same idea.
just angry staring at each other.
And then they come, the adrenaline kicks in.
oh fuck.
Oh dear, it's gone to chaos.
Definitely going to have alarms up.
I think we lost subject.
We were talking about adrenaline. And then Fraser got comes on.
Yeah, it does, the grandma.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh
Do
man.
you reckon your grandma gets adrenaline?
Oh, I fucking hope so, man.
Yeah, like a woman. Ooh, that'd be weird. It's like shaky legs.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh,
I mean, to be honest, it would be like...
flies out the mouth.
To be honest, it would probably feel well nice. Because if everyone got that crazy adrenaline when you got cum done, if it worked on the inside of you as well, it means like when you bust nut, you'd all of a sudden just get like super tight because the whole body would be like... And you just both be like... Because I'm a bit like that anyway, like... If I have like nothing sex, if I've had sex where like I'm not that enjoying it that much, or it's just like standard, I've just been normal like, pew, and it's done, and it still feels nice, but it's just very much.
I think it depends how long you've been doing it though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if it's a quickie, then.
Yeah, but then if you've had like some proper like passionate sex and it builds up for a while, like, oh man, it like I literally just go to that point where it's just like I come and then it's like. It's almost like someone's tasered me for like not ages, but like someone tases me for like I don't know 4 or 5 seconds. I'm just like, and then like when I've actually finished, like I think I've finished, and I'm stopped. And I'm just like and always like, but when it's only when it's really good sex. Like right at the end, like I'll do all that, and then like there'll be about 3 seconds of calm, and I'll be like, and then it'll be like, and then it'll just be one more, just like.
You may as well be drooling as well, because your mind just goes.
Oh mate, and you know what? Proper weird one, like, and this is like, but there's the same thing for me. Like busting nut does that, where it just like my mind just gets cut off. Like someone gets my end of my spine, and it's just like, and he's gone, and I'm just like for ages. But the other one from that, and it's like a really weird one, but like getting like my back tickled or like back stroked.
Yeah.
It's weird, but literally, I can be like, oh, so should that work? Fucking this, blah blah blah. And the bird's about me, and as soon as she does it, and that, but I don't even go like stiff in that. Literally, I'm just like, dude. And all of a sudden, my dog is just like, yeah, no, actually, I wasn't too bad. It's like, Fraser, you said all of your friends got a shot today. Yeah, well, you know, shit happens. Oh god. And it just shuts me off completely. I think that's the only thing in my whole life, other like not involving like chemical drug changing of my personality.
Yeah.
I'd say like other than busting nut, like getting my back tickled is like the one thing where like if I was about to jump off a bridge and I was just like, I don't know, I don't
just
know
runs
stuff, and there's some big fat male police officer comes up behind me and he's just like, it's okay, son.
You're like, ooh.
I'll be like, who?
He's angry at the same time.
I wouldn't even mind. That's the thing, like, I wouldn't even mind. And it's like,
you'd be a bit like...
I don't like getting... No, but that's how much back tickling can't, like, just puts me in that zone, like, someone could, like, put a gun up to my head and be like, give me all the money you got, and I'd be like, alright, yeah, cool, just let me get my... And then his other accomplice will back tickle me and be like, my PIN number is 51775.
Crime rate has tripled, but no casualties.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the power of back tickling, man. It fucking.
It's like them. I don't know if you've had. You know, like you get to these like weird gadget shops and you get that head massage thing.
Yeah.
Put your head in, you're just like. And you just. I don't know what happens, but it's just the weirdest thing.
And I think it makes
Actually, the head's another good one. Yeah. It's the same thing.
And it makes you feel like a proper animal, I think.
It does.
Because it's like you got this like when you're a human and like living in the day and age we live now. You have all this stuff where like you look into stuff too much and you look at social media, and we was talking about it the other day.
Yeah.
Just seeing all the highlights of people's lives and feeling bad, and then like I said, we were saying earlier, you got jealousy, you got this, you got that. But it's just like I love them rare times in life where you just feel like a dog, where like he's just like, oh mate, I'm happy to see you when you come in.
Yeah.
And as soon as you can put a hand in them, they give you that little face and they just go. You know what to rub. You just give them a little belly rub and they're just like, oh yeah. It's the same thing. Like I like to just shut off sometimes. You know what I mean? And I think drugs, back tickling, and sex are 3 things where you can just go from being like Fraser Paul, the guy's like got a job and plays music and does this and does that, to be again just like a creature again. And you're just like, I like the smell of stuff. I like the touch of stuff on me. It basics everything up. It's fucking lovely, man. I love it so much.
Oh, bloody love it. Oh,
This is our
great.
new Be Right Back stream. Whilst we make tea and coffee. Do you know what? It's pretty cool. Like on your screen it's red, but for everyone else it's green.
Yeah, back.
Alright. Back, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Alright, Alright, so brews have been made. Now, it's time to chum the yum.
You saved me, man! You saved my ass!
Alright, what we have today, we have twofold. We have.
I don't know what Manor House is.
This is hefty as well, man.
Oh,
Is it?
man.
How do you feel?
It's like
It's delish.
25 kg of
Ooh.
cake. We
Nice.
have
Very good.
Mr. Coupland's Manor House, and it's literally like a brick. This is weighs fucking muchos. Smells damn good too. And we also have
Kipling.
Marks and Spencer's Victoria's Sandwich Mini Cakes. Which are also
Smells
gonna be
like-
pretty
This is
good.
literally just a slab.
If you get that first,
It's
yeah, it's just a
brick
slab.
of
It's
cake.
like a proper grandma cake. I don't want some cake with your tea.
You know what I was thinking as well? I was really tempted to get it, but in the shop where I got, well, not got that, but this morning.
Marks and Spencer's.
No. Yeah, but there was spiced fruit cake,
Oh.
and I was like, if you were tempted to get it just because it would taste shit. We need something on the Yum Rains. It's like
really bad.
one.
Just get like,
Actually, that's a
whole
good
gherkin.
shout. Like, we need to get something proper shit.
Yeah, proper rank and
Just so
shit.
we get
if anyone
like.
could recommend anything,
Yeah,
Yeah,
anything,
yeah, for
give us a
sure.
little shout out on the Discord.
yeah, anything that's like really terrible, really terrible cakes, really terrible biscuits.
Haggis, apparently, according to Jamie.
I like haggis.
Jamie's a Scottish man.
Yeah, he's full on Scottish. But like, haggis in Glasgow is nice, and haggis in Evermore was nice.
Maybe haggis in Edinburgh is not good.
Yeah, maybe it's just. Then something Jamie, you better tell us, hopefully. Well, I very much hope so, but is chip shop haggis different than like normal haggis? Because both times I got haggis, I got it from the chip shop and it was like battered. And like, it's basically just like, it's sort of like it sort of feels like an oaty sausage.
I think that's
Sort
what
of.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that's quite banging.
Smell it.
I don't know if like genuine or like different types of haggis might be.
Yeah, have a whiff.
That smells good.
Oh, it's got like sugary.
So basically, it's like sultanas and stuff in there, but
I've never had haggis. Oh, from a chip shop.
Oh my god.
Where'd you get it? From the haggis shop?
don't they have what is it?
Haggis.
Charlotte would know. It's like a fried.
Charlotte's not Scottish.
No, but the
Fried
north,
Mars
the
bar.
people from north. That's it. Fried
Yeah.
Mars bars. You can get stuff like that in a chip shop. No, but honestly, Northerners and Scottish
That's
are
like weird
basically
shit.
the same stuff. Yeah.
They drink iron brew and eat haggis.
You know what?
Especially
Iron
for Craig.
Brew is one of those where you hear about it being like this is
Scottish
southern
staple,
yuppie,
yeah.
and you're just like, oh, Scottish people love Iron Brew, and you're like, okay, and you expect it to be like they love it, but it's not like whatever. And it might have just been the shops I went in. I'm not saying like I went to all of Scotland. But like there was so much Iron Brew on the shelf, like but
Every aisle.
no, not that much, but like
They don't have
It
milk.
was mad,
They have
like-
iron brew in the fridge.
Yeah. it was mad how much of the, you know, like the standard you go to off license and it's got like a little fridge that's just got fizzy drinks in it, and usually you'll have one line of Iron Brew, like standard like one, and then literally they'd have like 2 Iron Brew, then they'd Iron Brew extra.
What the hell's it? Iron brew
That's
extra?
what I thought. I had it. It tastes like Iron Brew, so I didn't really know. But
It's like sugar free
and
like
then,
Pepsi Max.
No, because they had
Yeah,
diet.
that's what I would
and then yeah, literally, it's just like all I've ever seen is standard Iron Brew, and it's always like only one strip
Extra
of shit.
brewness.
What's the real deal iron brew?
Has it got alcohol in it?
I mean, there's the real deal Iron Brew,
And then there's Iron Brew, which tastes like
acid. I
Damn.
mean, to be honest,
Acid brew!
yeah, man. I mean, I'd probably be down for that. I'm a bit of a fucking drugger. Get some fucking acid brew going on it.
Right, how am I going to do this? Because the only problem with this cake is it's messy. Like, it's crummy as hell. Like
You're crummy as hell.
You going to go with that?
It's so crummy.
You're the crummy.
Such a jerkwad. I'm gonna fucking eat cake.
Yeah, let's eat some cake. Here you go. Have a little tiny plate.
Oh, you're using it as plates. I thought you was going to use it as like a knife.
No, for knife, I think karate chop.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, for real. Let's.
Do we try?
It's gonna have to be slow.
People are not going to be able to see
Yeah,
this.
I kind of want to. Hang on, let's just move the mic.
We want to get
2 secs.
Iron brew. Sorry, not Iron brew.
Stick.
Alright, who's got the thinnest hands?
I do have a thin hand.
Potentially pull.
Yeah.
I'm just literally gonna hack through it with my hand.
Just karate chop like, into like a one, and then whoever's got the thinnest hand will be the best.
I want it to be so fast we don't see your hand move.
No, slow. It's got to be like a.
I'm gonna use this.
That is thinner than your hand. So yeah, touche.
I kind of want to hit it though.
Just once. See if it works. If
No,
you can do it again,
give it a little.
You're never going to need a knife again. You go to Sunday dinner and just be like, get your fork out. It's like, just no, you don't even need a fork. Just no.
You'd still put your fork in like that.
Oh man, please. If you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I've probably got the cheekiest hand.
How many of you want to see a
Cookies. Yeah.
Oh, what cookies?
Yeah, cookies are good.
Who of you likes cookies the most? Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, American cookies or British cookies? They're very different.
I like the soft ones.
Yeah, like big baked cookies.
Yeah, big baked soft cookies. Little cookies. I'm not saying they're bad, but for me it's like a penguin bar. I could eat 10 and be content, but I'm never like, oh, a penguin bar or a normal cookie. It's so basic, innit? Chop it. Chop the fucking cake. You're getting sidetracked. Sorry, dude. Fucking chop that cake.
It doesn't work.
No, you gotta go like...
Let me go.
wait, we'll edit that bit and we'll make it look better.
It's a pretty sturdy cake.
You just got.
I think you went too much finger as well. You
didn't even hit it in the centre.
It's really hard, yeah.
You have to do it that way.
No, you got this.
Here it goes.
It's just making a mess.
Right.
Where's Edward's scissors?
I think I could chop this cake in half with my hands.
Paul's done most of the work for you. It's just going to explode.
It did work.
This went from looking so beautiful to just like, mate, I don't even know what that.
That's sort of in half though.
Let's get a viewer's rating here.
Yeah. Hand good enough to take over a knife. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a wide knife. Oh no! It's a really wide knife, but
Cake on your laptop.
I think it works pretty well.
It still looks damn tasty, to be fair.
Kapow. Right, so let's just... My hands are clean, by the way. I just had a bath. That's why I'm in my fucking bed again.
I'm gonna just go for the...
Yeah, I would have been there. I think the problem is as well, we should have took, there's like a thing at the bottom. Like a...
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
So, I think that's what's
It definitely wasn't because I used my hand. I'm pretty happy though. I mean... It's a pretty solid cake as well. I think a lighter, fluffier cake that would have been straight through. All right, let's try this shit out. Go for this
One of those racing bikes with really like skinny tyres.
New tyres, yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right, so you've got like the sugary coating on.
Do I need to take the top bit as well? I mean, there's no top bit there. It's sort of
just much.
Yeah, I would go with one of them ones. Yeah, you want to get that top layer.
All right, I'm going deep.
I'm just going to break a bit off.
You get that sugary crunch right off the bat. Be careful because it sort of goes right into your gums. But man, I like as a kid, I would break the shit out of it like this, and I would just pick it up.
Did you ever chop it in half with your hands?
That's how you do it, right?
Oh, it's pretty crummy, isn't it?
I got brutalised.
I think it should get like an additional rating from all of us just from how it's prepared.
It was harder to chop in half with my
hand.
Oh,
really? It's probably just my mouth. Nom, nom, nom.
Well, I think the game's probably quite high.
Just give it a temporary mute.
Yeah, man. It's pretty smacky.
But yeah, it's very crummy, but
Oh, to be honest, fuck me.
but it's
Magnus does fucking chat down. What is that? I can every mouth noise. Yeah, fuck it, you're gonna enjoy that noise.
with the exception of the guy in the middle who likes tea the most.
I want to say him.
Oh yeah,
Definitely you.
potential. I do. Yeah, I like Earl Grey. I mean, if it was coffee or tea, yeah, I'd say tea. Whereas you say coffee, right?
Yeah, I would say coffee. Yeah.
I think tea wins because 2 reasons. One, like a lot of other countries that aren't. I don't know, some countries quite like tea as well. Coffee, everyone likes coffee.
Yeah.
So I do like to be that guy. It's just like
No,
you go to another
tea,
country and it's just like, can I have tea, please? And they give you tea without milk in it, and you're just like, I said I don't fucking cup of tea.
No, I hate it when you get like.
All you give me is tea bag and water. I want some milk. I want now.
Yeah, but tea, like how we think of tea, isn't that widespread around the world. Like you go to like France, you're like, oh, can I have tea? And it's like fucking God knows what. It's like, oh, some lemon in it or whatever, and you're like, tea?
Horse semen and fucking
Yeah. Whereas, you literally have to ask for breakfast tea.
Right. I think I'm pretty close to the verdict, to be fair. One of the only things, right? Is it sultanas in there?
So we just all three of us
tea.
just literally face on the camera, head.
See, with Jamie, just quickly before I rate this, I hated the taste of coffee. And then I remember working in a restaurant, and then he was constantly making coffees for people, so I got used to the smell. And then when I first had a coffee, and I was just like, wow. I know tea's got caffeine in it, but I'd never have a tea and be like, alright, I feel more awake now. I just feel like I'm not tasting nice.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you have double espresso, it's just like, right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So it is actually handy for that, but
Yeah, you're not gonna have a heart
and you
attack.
grow to like the taste because of it.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just gonna keep
tea,
munching.
taste this nice, but taste better. You're going for the hands
Smash
squidge bit.
What's that squidgy?
I mean, that was worth it.
I'm pretty
I've
happy.
completely forgot about the rating.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah. Alright, what I'm thinking, personally, I'm going to go in deep now. The highest overall we had is an 8, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think...
I've done my thumbing, I think. Ploughing into that cake.
You went too hard, man. You
I
went too
did.
hard.
I
And
thought-
you went quite finger first. You like chopped it with your fingers.
Yeah.
You always chop with the straight edge.
Yeah.
That's what Master Miyagi told me. No, I'm going. It sounds harsh, but I'm going 6.
Yeah.
no.
I could have gone lower. Yeah, I was going to say I was thinking
needs
5 first of all.
Icing.
Not even just
Icing.
icing. You know what would make it much better, and it's such a simple thing: ice and sugar. If it just had white
Yeah,
ice and
yeah,
sugar
yeah.
on top, it would give it a bit of. You
Like
get
a Victoria sponge.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you get a lot of like. I think that is the sort of thing that's really nice
With a cup of tea.
with a cup of tea, or with if you put chocolate on it. Like if you had a really nice cake anyway and put chocolate on it, it'd be sickly. Whereas that's like a perfect base for something else.
Yeah.
But just by itself, I wouldn't say it's bland, but it's just not completely does everything. For me,
I get
if
what you
that
mean.
makes
It's kind of like it is good, but it's almost unfinished.
Yeah.
100%.
You have to. It's one of them ones you have to. It's sort of. You literally have it for like afternoon snacks.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, to go to like your
as
nan's
soon as you
house.
drink a bit
Exactly.
of tea,
Yeah, it's like a proper grandma cake.
when you have it with tea,
That
goes
was a
up
nice
to like
one.
a 6.5.
I think, to be fair, this is like one of my favourite cakes, but I'm gonna go with a 6 as well, just
Yeah,
because I do agree. Like,
It is pretty tasty, that's to be fair.
It is nice. And
it's because of that. I mean, once it's destroyed, once you've karate chopped the fuck out, of it, it's long lasting, you know, because it's so broken.
You know,
up.
like these alien films. It's like, can you do that as I hit the cake?
oh man,
Try and get that sound
I'll try
effect.
it.
That would
Make
be
subwoofer.
proper cool.
And
We need that
I was
sound effect
surprised,
as well.
like, I'm a relatively strong guy, and it was just like, right, no, I'll just get it. Like, I'll show this guy how it's done. And when I did it was just like, it's like, you know when people they clash swords in like movies and like, lightsabers, and,
Cakes
it's
are
like,
so like,
and then like literally I pressed down on the cake and was just like, yeah,
It was like someone trying to saw into bone.
yeah, it's
I
fucking
just hit
hard.
it, and it just absorbed it all.
It was a solid fucking cake.
But yeah. Anyway, let's do this next one.
What's
Right.
toughness rating?
Very picky.
Giving it an 8.
To toughness rating, hard 8.
Yeah, at least a hard 8.
Double hard 8.
Tough bastard.
Fucking Phil Mitchell.
No.
Grant Mitchell.
Yeah, his brother. He's bad. I think I saw like Iraq and stuff.
Yeah, you know. Ross Kemp on games.
I want to keep eating this, but if I do, I'll have too much of that. And then combination of
you can
taste.
smell the creme. You can smell nothing but the creme.
Dead people.
Smell dead people. Oh, this might
There's
be
odours in this cake.
I hope it's delightful.
Oh, it is a
it
tiny
actually
little cake.
does look proper nice.
Oh, that's...
Oh,
And
it's kind of like a donut.
it's far too small and creamy to karate chop.
Oh wow!
I can give it a try.
Well, you can karate chop that as well.
It's proper fresh cream, and you can smell it.
Spongy.
Marks and Spencer's, baby.
This is definitely a. I've not
Pie.
tasted it yet, but I'm going to say strawberries with this.
I mean, there's strawberry in it.
There's strawberry in it as well. Oh, mine was
Strawberry
hidden.
jam in it.
Mine was
And-
hid.
Going with the Marks and Spencer tradition.
Nice and,
Very moist. It's very moist. You can feel it.
Wait,
Like,
that,
Does feel kind of awesome.
and it has got the icing
Yeah,
sugar.
my.
M&S stands for like moist surprise.
Moist and surprising.
Alright.
Instantly a lot more sugary. Hell of a lot more sugary. And the cream is not as fresh cream as I thought it'd be. Yeah, it is, but it's more like you can tell they put loads of sugar in it.
Not bad though.
It's pretty banging once you hit that jam.
Yeah, the jam really
At first,
Sets
it's
it
like,
If it was just cream,
hit
it'd
the
be a
jam.
bit-
Yeah.
a bit bland.
But jam's good as well.
Jam is good. No, that's a
That
little
jam
treat
is
for my tummy.
Yeah. Ooh, once on my lips. Forever on my hips, but I don't care.
I just fucking plane my hips down.
My jeans are ripping.
Damn you, jam.
Alright. I'm gonna go straight in really quick, like. I was gonna give it 7.5. But I almost think any cake that I can't karate chop in half is gonna go down a point automatically for me now. So I'm going 6.5.
Because you can't karate chop it.
It wasn't big enough or strong enough that I could just give it the fucking ton.
I mean, I did.
Yeah. Mine was more like
Mine's
a
got
karate
extra.
press.
It's just like a knife, yeah.
Incision,
Here we
surgical hand. But yeah, I'm gonna go 6.5. I think I enjoyed it slightly more, but it didn't have the robustness and the it wasn't there to be chopped.
Yeah, it was not.
Couldn't get away with it. You need a baby to be chopping that. So
Yeah.
and I haven't got one spare.
Damn.
They're all locked up in the basement.
Oh boy. Funny enough, though, I keep going back to this one.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. This is like the addict cake.
Yeah.
This is like,
It's
more
like-
crunchy, look.
It's the sort of cake that just keeps on giving.
It's because it crumbles and then
Yeah.
more cake appears. So it seems like
And
the
it
best. So you're
almost
like, oh,
becomes like you
eat
just
more.
want to explore it. Like, whoa. I wonder if there's any interesting stuff inside it. But
I think it's because it's not that sugary.
it's
like-
a social cake, I reckon. But
Yeah, but because it's not that sugary, you can have more of it. Like as I've got older, when I was little, I suppose I just threw up more when I was little. But when you were little, like you'd be like, oh, chocolate and cakes and ice cream, But like when you go older, it's just like no, I like savoury.
Savoury, yeah, like
because I
olives.
can just eat loads of it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
olives,
You don't get that
fantastic.
sicky over sugar feeling. You know what I mean? And that's exactly like that. You could eat that all day. I mean, you'd be morbidly obese, but you could eat it all day.
So,
No,
you
it's
know when you go to like a party? Have the little... It's typical English party kind of stuff. Viennese rolls are good, but they're biscuits. They're not cakes.
ooh, man, I haven't had them in. a
What
very
are
long
they?
time.
Viennese rolls are fucking beautiful.
Have you never had them?
They're biscuits or cakes? No,
They're similar to what we just had, I guess.
no, they're more biscuity though.
but they are more
I
biscuit.
think they're like a Jaffa cake. What's a Jaffa cake?
It's a cake. It's
Yeah,
got the
but-
name.
It's still like.
It's a sponge. It's like a hard
It's not a
sponge.
Jaffa
Yeah,
biscuit.
but if you have a good Viennese roll, it's the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's soft. It's not like you ain't got that crunch to it. Some of
Yeah.
them do, but some of them don't. That's what I'm saying. It depends on the. I think you're right. I think it is a biscuit. But
Oh dear.
I don't know. That's actually quite a boggler. Jamie, man.
Help us out.
Is
Or
it
Gracie as
Viennese
well.
roll?
Gracie's in.
Yeah.
See
Whoever's
there.
in. Is it a cake or is it a biscuit? Viennese what? We need to know.
I don't know why, but I am thinking biscuit. But
Only because
one
you
second,
can
let's
bite
have
it and it
a
crumbles.
reminder what it looks
Like a
'cause
biscuit.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm on team cake.
I'm going biscuit.
What is it? Guinness? Wow.
Yeah.
Viennese what? Not business.
How do you say?
VIENESSE.
VIE. Oh wait.
Oh no, it's double. There you go.
Yeah.
Biscuit.
Oh.
It's got to be biscuit. Ah, buttery
Oh,
biscuits.
no.
Buttery biscuit.
British biscuit, considering of butter biscuits. Some people say they're cakes, and then people are actually right. Oh, okay.
Oh no, you can with chocolate on it as well.
Oh shit, that's
fucking
fuck.
incredible.
Oh, no, I think that'd be too much because it's got the sweet cream, almost
It could
like
be
those
like a
cakes.
really rich chocolate eclair.
If it's dark chocolate.
Belgian chocolate.
Either way, I want it.
It works, yeah.
Give it to my belly.
Fair play biscuits. Touche.
Only because
Yeah,
you can get go back down. You can get fully
whoa.
chocolate ones.
It's like
Oreo was.
Oh, yeah.
British Oreos.
Tin and time.
Do you know
Tales from
what?
a
I'm going to
Cornish
make the
kitchen.
argument that cakes always taste better when they're homemade.
Oh, 100%. Especially the ones you brought around the
Store
other day.
bought and stuff. Yeah. Oh,
They were good.
Man, they were awesome.
Wait,
The
what?
ice on that was fucking ding-a-ling.
Oh yeah.
On that.
What are the other things? There's swollens. What are they called?
Swollen.
Oh, swollen.
This is some swollen cake.
Get your nuts and swole.
I think my rating for the other ones, I'm going to go with 6 as well. So I'm going to 6 it up. 6.
Oh, they had some jam inside it. Yeah, good man. I was going
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
man.
more like a shortbread. So yeah, biscuit. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right.
We've got some tasty Photoshop here.
Maybe either that or it's just like child porn. But we'll click it anyway. Go.
Oh, mate, that's banging.
Oh, what?
Oh, we need to go.
Mate, that's actually so
Print
good.
screen.
Thanks for that. That's amazing.
Can't have that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking salute you, man.
You look so Shakespeare. Paul's a fucking cookie. Oh, that's why he asked about cookies.
Oh my fucking.
Are you
God.
eating pizza?
Is that pizza? You like
think
pizza
so.
Jesus?
And
Yeah.
I'm the TT.
Oh, print screen that, man. I want that.
That is amazing, man. We need this guy as our
Print,
like.
print screen it. And
Can you
save
be
it
our
somewhere.
resident artist?
Yeah, man. what's the guy's name?
He is. Let me have a look.
We need to make.
I'm assuming it's a guy
role
anyway.
for like generally awesome people.
Habera.
Harbera.
He's become the man.
He's the man.
That was most appreciated.
Fantastic.
It's so
Fantastic stuff.
I don't know which one I love more. I think Fraser's one.
Pizza Jesus.
It's the way I'm on the pizza. It's like.
Stick with me that.
GG, man.
Oh, he's even
fucking
put me in
G.
a suit as well. Man, that's so British. That's like proper Kingsman stuff.
It's the way you look at it as well. You're like, tea I must
The
have.
skills of Photoshop.
Just like-
print screen. Incredible.
Go down, look at Fraser.
Just sit in the face.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, if anyone wants to click on that link, it ain't child porn. Look what it might be, but it's actually a really funny
It's actually
photo.
so
Oh,
Oh, GG, guys.
that was good. That was good. You're the featured viewer of the this week.
We need that. We need like a.
We need to get like fan art sent in. This is the first one, number 1.
You should join our server, dude, and just like we can just have like weekly posts.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
We'll make
yeah,
a thread, a fan art thread.
You're welcome to join the Discord. We've got like a Discord. We like play games in it and stuff like that. We've got
Cards Against Humanity.
Jamie, Gracie, like a lot of the regulars, good friends.
Oh, that's really good. That.
When we're not podding, we're gaming.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, we like that. That's
fucking sick.
That's so fucking. No, honestly,
That's why I
Oh,
wanted
we
to sort of
definitely
look at the
like
camera. Now I understand.
And the way he
Oh,
did it
shit.
was almost like we was doing some sort of photo shoot where it's just like, alright, just look at the camera.
Yeah.
Which one of you likes cookies? You, cool. Tea, who likes tea the most? And you're just like, I don't know what this guy's doing.
What a cheeky
Masterpiece.
What a cheeky little friend.
Fantastic.
Alright,
Bloody
so
marvellous.
second cake, I went 6.5, hit me.
Join you, 6.5.
Fuck it, man. 6.5.
Alright, throw bubble.
That's how good it was. Made my 6.5.
Alright, so we got 6.5 over for them, and then I think it equals to about 6 overall for the other dudes.
Yeah.
So
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. And to be honest, I mean, you can't make sandcastles with the other one as well, so...
You know what this reminds me of? Like, you buy like a birthday cake for when a kid's it's his first birthday, and they literally just put it on the floor, and the
Just
kid
broke
just
bubbles everywhere.
starts smashing shit out of it.
Oh, mate.
That is what
I
this
had
just
a
happened.
classic one.
It's like a pinata cake.
My mum doesn't make loads of good cakes, but she makes ridiculously good marble cake.
That's a very good
I didn't
point.
ask about pizza because everyone loves pizza.
Yeah,
Even bad
standard.
pizza is like, yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, you know.
That is so true.
But I had this thing where my mum makes really nice marble cake.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think I'm gonna throw the ballpark figure out and say it was like my 8th birthday. And I had friends come over and I bought some toys or whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I sounded like an 8-year-old kid. My mum had made this like beautiful marble cake. It's like fucking lovely. And I was a little bit ill at the time. I wasn't really ill, but I was like snotty nose.
Yeah, yeah.
And then basically I had to blow the candle out. And I was like, and literally just like snotted all over the top of the cake. And I remember like all my friends didn't want to eat it, but it was like a really nice cake. And my mum felt bad, like no one wanted to eat the cake. And then I don't know who it was had the genius idea. It was one of the other kids. It was just like, what if we just turn the cake upside down and scoop out bits? So we just had like scooped bit of cake because I sneezed on top.
Snoozed on it.
Yeah. Because I sneezed on the top of it, people were just like, when you're a kid anyway, it's just like, oh, the bottom's alright. So they just flipped the cake over and rather than slicing it, it was just like scooping bits of this cake out. And you just all my friends like having these little paper plates of like bits of scooped cake. Just like.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was like, it would have been cringy if I wasn't 8. Like,
Yeah, now you're like, ooh,
I can do
don't
it.
know about that. Yeah.
That's the thing, you dismiss it now, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be so adventurous as to just do
I mean,
that. And,
I don't really
if you
care.
did, you'd be the weirdo, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
dude,
100%.
like, what the fuck?
This is the thing, right? Say you're eating chocolate eclairs, I don't know, whatever. You drop a bit on, like one of them on the floor. Would you pick it up and eat it?
Depends what floor it was.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah, obviously, like if you're like a nightclub, and it's like
If I was in Amsterdam
grinding
in the
shit.
red light district and
You'd be
I was at the
like, nah.
cheapest whorehouse available and I dropped anything on the floor, that is staying on the floor.
Yeah, yeah. No, in your room.
In my room,
Yeah.
my room's pretty dirty, so probably actually.
I don't know, I
You know
mean,
that you've walked around with it, you know?
with your chocolate eclair as well, obviously you've got the chocolate topping and the cream, so you make
No, not that.
eclairs
Like
and bit of
toffee,
that.
like Cadbury's chocolate eclair.
Ah.
A little toffee. chewy
Oh,
sweets.
right, yeah. Sorry, I was
Not
thinking.
cream one, because that's
Oh,
gonna like stick things to the cream.
Yeah. I think as long as when you pick it up, you don't take anything from the floor with it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I said, if it's sticky or if there's somewhere where there's like hair or something
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
that's-
exactly,
yeah,
then it's
yeah.
instantly no. But if it fell on the floor and when I picked it up, it was exactly how I dropped it,
How about
I'd make sure like no one was watching
Give it
and
a-
I'd be like,
that? Yeah, yeah,
oh yeah, trunk that bitch
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
I remember doing that in
yeah.
college
That's the
loads.
bastard that held it together.
Yeah.
It's got the handprint where I hit it.
It's literally like one of those tit things, isn't it?
Oh, they're fucking. Oh. I always used to call them.
Silicon boob.
I used to call them
One of
chicken
them.
fillets.
Chicken fillets, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, they just always had little chicken fillets.
Right, so I've got a
Go
weird
on,
story
go
about
on,
this.
go on.
So at my old job, I used to do like CNC milling
Mm.
on the machines. And one day, I'm like, because I had my little desk, my little workstation, I'm like, what's in these drawers? So I'd never opened them ever in my life. And I opened it up, and literally inside it was an actual boob implant, like the silicone thing that goes inside, and it was just sitting there. As I opened it, it was just like, in the drawer, and I was like, what is this? Went to the manager, like, holding it, like,
Yeah.
and I was like, what is this? And he's like, oh yeah, there's a joke played on the guy who used to work here. Because, I don't know what happened. Something happened.
Play big moves.
Did you have like a...
Yeah, I think he like, had liposuction or something like that. And like, the same, like you said, right, where you work, everyone's just laddie. And yeah, they like, found it somewhere outside. There was just this implant.
They found it
Weird,
outside.
yeah, they just stuck it in his drawer.
The thing is with them, that the ones that girls used to wear, like the ones that you actually put in your bra to make your boobs.
Yeah, like little
Yeah.
pads.
The thing I don't get with that, there's a reason why men don't have a penis version of that. Because if you seduce a woman by having like some weird like inflatable
yeah.
bulge, like you're gonna get her back to your place, and when you drop your trousers, that's gonna flop out, and your like micro penis is gonna be there.
And it's be like,
And it's the same with girls' boobs. It's just like, oh, night out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
wear these little things, and it's just like, take my bra off, and the boobs just go like. It's just like all of the boob, but while the nipple is just like pushed right up to the top, and you think that's just the top of the boobs. It's just like, no. It's a false advertisement, man.
Mm.
I mean, to be honest, by the time I'd probably got a bird back, I probably wouldn't care.
yeah.
I'd be like, nah, it's not what I expected, but
This is where it goes back to the first week.
yeah, oh,
It's a dirty story.
don't go there.
The thing is,
Experience the boobs are nice, man.
I think it depends. Like, I don't know from like experience of you guys, but I don't think boobs matter too much. Like you could have like a girl with no boobs, which she could be the prettiest girl you've ever seen, and all of a sudden those boobs look really nice.
Yeah, well, if she had no boobs, that'd be weird.
Yeah, like just literally just a nipple.
Not even nipple, just below the chest.
Yeah.
Like,
Just a little dot.
but I agree with you, because my thing with boobs, I think this is another thing that got said in the podcast, but one of them anyway, was there are bad boobs, but there's no like, oh, that is the most perfect boob I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You either like they're sexy or that you've got massive burger nipples.
Yeah.
There's no in between, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no like, I've never seen like a perfect boob, you know what I mean? Like there's some nice little small boobs, there's some nice big boobs, there's some whatever. And then the same on the other side, there's some like horrible boobs. There's no like perfect boob. There's no like really
it's only,
sexy
like,
boob.
That's like it's the human construct, though, isn't it? It's like nothing is perfect. It's just opinions, pretty much.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like,
that's very, very good.
I'm not even a car guy, but I've
Yeah.
got a favourite car.
Skyline.
Yeah, or like a favourite something, you know what I mean? Whereas boobs, it's just like, there's not like, I'm not like, oh, I like the elf shoes.
Yeah, you don't want, like,
Do you know what I mean? Or I like the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
white. It's just like, no, like if a boob's nice, a boob's nice. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty, to be honest, I'm just not fussy.
No.
That's probably the easiest way of saying it.
I think maybe it comes down to, are you a boob guy or a bum guy? And then
Yeah.
for that reason, maybe. I don't know. I think with guys, you don't really care.
Yeah,
Do you know, like, it sounds bad. It is
yeah,
literally
yeah,
just a
yeah.
case of, I can pull it in you and it's
And this is the
great.
thing that I think that girls need to stop worrying about.
That's kind of why I'm
for
saying
sure.
it.
100%, yeah.
I just feel like you're like the whole silicon thing and
Yeah, it's
making
like,
your boobs seem bigger. It's kind of like, dude, just be you.
yeah,
All the
like-
lip implants and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
the
They are
really
just
crazy
horrifying.
nowadays. I don't understand it.
well, not even just that, but
It's just there. I'm
the
kind
whole
of like,
thing of like body, the thing
Right.
body altering in general.
Wouldn't it be
like,
amazing if I could look like this prominently?
and women feeling insecure about it? It's like you could spend all your time going down the gym doing squats. So you've got some big ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get boob implants, get lip implants, and then the guy of your dreams likes the bird, like is tasting birds, is the bird that you were originally.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Like, it's just like, and
now,
everyone
that's
likes
it.
people different. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I like, you know what I mean? Everyone likes different birds. So if you try and conform to one,
Yeah.
and not even just that as well. But
It's like you said earlier about the hipsters.
yeah,
They'll just become the same person.
And I just get paranoid as well. Like, it'd be really, I would have hated if you had an identical twin,
Yeah, yeah.
and then like any time that you brought your girlfriend home, you'd be like, you fancy my brother, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So like, no, when we look a bit alike, it's like then we're like identical twins. Like,
No. Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah.
that'd be so weird.
Yeah.
And
So
you know it would be true because if I ever went out of a bird or like took a bird home or went back to her house and was like, this bird's fit, I can't believe I've got to have my luck.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh, here's my sister. I'd
You're
literally
like-
just be like, goddamn. I said goddamn. It is just like, to be honest, that's one of those weird things, twins as well. I think that's a really like, because you've got different consciousness, but especially identical twins, it's like, I don't know what you'd do.
I would literally do the whole prank where you like send them to school in place of you and let you go to their classes because they're never going to put you in the same class. Purely because you are brothers and you're just going to cause havoc.
And I always find as well, twins always have a lot of which one's smarter than the other. And I do find that you usually have one.
There's a lot of
that's-
rivalry.
Yeah,
between
and
twins,
you do have one that's really smart, and then the other one might be better looking or something like that.
Yeah.
So again, it's sort of like, well, that's the other thing. I mean, it's
Well,
not
I
just
mean,
about the
you can't
physical,
really
is
have
it? Like,
better looking though, if they're identical, surely.
no, honestly, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You sort of
One of them
can.
could be,
Like
like, more
very, yeah, like yeah.
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 One takes more care of himself, or one.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Like for example, one may be completely natural and maybe like really recycling and like proper green and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then the other one might be, I've had a boob job. Maybe she's a
I
little.
thought you were talking about guys then. I was like,
No,
talking
I mean-
about my brother.
I was gonna. All right,
Sounds like a
guys,
boob
guys.
job.
I guess. Oh, that's an interesting one.
No, it's like gym and tribal tattoos, and then the other one's like into books.
Yeah,
But one
yeah,
could
yeah.
have a
Yeah.
beard, one might not have a beard. Like,
Yeah. Beard's a big one, man.
Automatically is going to make you look
Yeah.
different.
Beard's a huge one. Like
Interesting.
Literally, yeah. As soon as you shave, it's like, oh, 5 years.
beard for men and makeup for birds. The two things where they're really like.
He's just
here we
constantly
go.
making stuff. Oh god. You look so beautiful.
Ah, thank you. It's really like,
That's Paul making next week's yawns.
yeah.
I'm just
Just adding in the weird stuff into the.
I think we
cake.
could collage the shit out of all of that and just have loads of cool.
The thing is, I love that it's weird because
Yeah.
like that's another thing as well. Like my dad's a proper fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Full on alcoholic, into science. Like I remember, like when my when he still lived with my mum and we're all together, and like your mates would come and knock for you, Yeah. Like, his phone's blown out, like back in the day. And there'd be times where like he'd open the door and just like shout loads of gibberish and then shut the door and I'd be like, Dad, what are you doing? And it's just like, they don't speak Martian. And it's just like, at the time I was just like, what the fuck, Dad? That's fucking, I'm gonna have to go to school, that's shit. But when I look back at it now, it's just like, fair play, lad. You know what I mean? If I have kids and like some little annoying kid comes down to knock for my boy, I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna do it all the time, but like, it is just classic, you know what I mean? It's a funny thing to do. There's a thing that happened with my brother, and I thought it happened to me, but it didn't. Like, you know, when you just like memories from when you're so young that you just assume you were in it, or just because you heard it loads. But I think it was my brother. But my brother got called into the office at school.
Yeah.
And I think it's like there's been like something bad happening in the family or something. And then, so obviously our brother's worried, and then like my dad come into the school, and he was like. Okay, I've got to take you out, like something really bad's happened. And then
you can do it, man.
When my brother got taken out of the school, my dad was just like, we're going to see Independence Day. which is proper cool. But at the same point, it's just like, just say like you had a dentist appointment. Like, don't fuck the kid up by being like, something really bad happened in the family. Oh, was it grandma? Was it granddad? We're going to see Independence Day. Hell yeah. But I think if I do, and I hope I do become a parent at some point, I just want to be that to the maximum. I learn from my dad's mistakes or what I don't like in that aspect of a guy, you know what I mean? Because obviously he's done more over the top stuff that's like irritated me or whatever, and it just isn't cool. But just to like, fuck it, man. Like, you only live once, and it's just like, just be that guy.
Because like some little 10-year-old thinks of you, or whatever.
Well, you know, just what they think of it, but like, just do something that's funny and cool. Like, how many other people do you know that would have done that? You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, just for the whole cheek of it. You know what I mean? They'd have been like, oh, if you're good at the weekend, we'll take you or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, you wanted to see someone's going to put him out of school for a little bit. Like, it's just classic, man. It's funny, and I think I spent ages trying to be cool, if you know what I mean, like all the time. Oh, don't be like this, don't be like that. And to a certain degree, that is a good thing to do. But at the same point, it's just like, sometimes just like, as long as it's funny and it's not like horrible, just like be a bit stupid or like be like, you know what I mean, like go out dressed in like ultra shit clothes or have like one shoe on and go on a pub crawl or something, you know what I mean, just to be that weird guy. Like, the world needs weird fucking shit going on, otherwise it's just boring. Otherwise you've got all the hipsters and then all the fucking rude boys and everyone's just, that's what I'm saying, but everything's just normal then, isn't it? Like, everything's just as it is and it's fucking long. It's just, I think the world needs them people that just to be like, actually fuck it. I think I was well tempted to shave half my hair off, where I've got a really long hair, but literally just like 50-50. It's just like complete.
I remember you saying this.
Yeah, and then complete afro hair gone.
Oh no,
I think it's
which one of us?
Fraser, I think.
Can you look towards me for like 5?
He's gonna make some more fan art.
Oh, okay.
I don't do a serious face.
I'll do a super serious face.
It's gonna be great watching his headset. Here it goes. You did that.
As serious as I can get.
It looks like you were straight out of shit.
Yeah, man. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about when you're pooing, and I don't know if you've ever had it before, where you had to rock a poo out.
Oh, mate.
A rocker poo.
A rocker poo.
Rocker poo.
But basically, like, you really need a poo, and then like you feel it, and you know it's going to be a big one. It ain't going to be. It's not like it's a long poo, or if it's like whatever. It's just going to be one fucking like. It's like when aliens like that use gravitational beams and it just comes down like, and you know it's going to be really big. And I've been trying to do it. I've been sitting on the toilet, and it's just like and then literally I found a really good technique of like, I suppose because where your stomach
goes around the robots,
but then that peristalsis is like a squeezing pushing motion to push it around. And I found like you literally can just be like
it's all in on you having a shit, you're like,
oh yeah, proper.
With that face as well.
But it's like a wrench, you know, like a wrench. It's just like
ah.
And it literally feels like the poo is like, it's like a really slow ice cream, like, you know, the Mr. Whippy ice cream. It just feels like someone's going
like when the ice blast run out of gas and you're there, and it's just like
yeah. But that's, I've done that. I've had to resort to that many times where it's just like you feel constipated, but you know you need a poo, and you can feel a big one brewing, and you're just like, all right. You just crank one out. You've done it many times.
On that note, shall we end for this week? Only because I've got to go pick up Kyle from Chelmsford.
Oh shit! What time you got to pick them up?
Well, I was going to leave at like 11, half 11.
All right, cool.
That's cool. Should we wait for this? This
we'll
fine
wait
piece.
We'll wait for this drawing. We'll
We'll
get
end
this.
it on
I'll end it on that.
the artwork.
But that is fantastic.
That's fucking successful as well.
Yeah, that was fun. That.
Do you have any poo techniques?
I can't say I do.
I've
Have you ever had it when you sat on the toilet, you had a poo,
Hmm.
and then I think you've been holding it in so long that it's like expanding your stomach so much, and then when you sit after you've done it, and your stomach is killing you, whereas all that going back to normal size, you're like,
This is what I'm saying, but to ease that pain, rather than having to squeeze one out, just crank it. It sounds silly, but there's going to be a time in your life when you're like, I'm really constipated. I need a poo.
He's so right. This is one of those things.
I'm gonna do it. Alright,
We're going to be
try it.
home. The viewers are going to be home. They're going to go, huh?
You know what I mean?
And you'll get home videos. It'll just become a thing.
If anyone tries it, do let us know.
Do share. Do share.
FaceTime
Well,
it.
we don't want to see, but do tell us the story.
Yeah, that might be too graphic.
Just like this.
Put a filter on as well, so you,
Yeah.
so you look pretty when you
Little
poo.
cat ears and stuff.
Maybe it'll like filter someone on so it looks like someone's actually.
Little wrench.
I hope so, man. I hope I can help people with my poo stories.
He's almost finished.
Very informative there.
Oh. You know what though? Going back to right at the beginning of the podcast, I really wish when you got cum done you got adrenaline. Let's go back to that again.
I tell you what, actually, if you get an erection whilst pooing, that helps as well.
Yeah, but then
I
also-
don't know why. Maybe it's because
Nah, but
does work.
What if it touches the?
No, you flip it up.
yeah, you flip it up.
Flip it over the bowl.
Otherwise, yeah, you'll just be like, don't it. but yeah, no, you embarrassingly have to hold it.
The ultimate one then surely would be boner and if someone walked in you then and you just got
You could use your cock to move you.
every time you move forward too much you just
It becomes the coming phase where it's like, where do I aim?
oh man. I'm forgetting that. Oh shit, this is a super cringy one while we wait for this dude. But, when oh, shit, I'm just gonna say it now. I've started.
Go.
Having a
Oh no, don't rush. Take your time. Yeah,
do
it's
what
fine.
you gotta do, man. I remember having a wank in the bath before, fully in the bath. And then, I don't know. It just happened. I was probably like 13 or 12 or something. And I said, I feel nice to feel like I'm in the bath. And I started doing it, and I was lying down in the bath doing it. And then it like got to the point, like not when I'm just about to come, but like it was brewing. And I remember thinking like, shit, I'm in the bath. I'm just gonna come all in my bath water. And I remember literally just like getting up and being like, just coming over the side. And then just feeling really like dirty, even though I just like cleaned myself in the bath. I was maybe just sitting back down in the bath before I cleaned up and being like, I feel dirty, and it's like the first and only time I've ever had a wank in
Have
the
you
bath.
ever got the bath like really bubbly and then just sort of up through the bubbles so you get the bubble cubes?
Yeah, man.
It just looks like some sort of like, you know, like in Teletubbies. This is the only example that's popping up when they're time for Tubby.
Time for Tubby penis. Oh, that's the only time when fat is like a compliment, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, someone's like, oh, you're well fat. You're like, oh, that's really upsetting. So it's just like, you've got a really fat penis.
Yes, I do.
I do feed them well. Steak and protein diet, you see?
Sorry if I spat all over your face, by the way. That massive outburst of laugh. Oh, here we go.
Oh, do it.
Oh, mate, I've just finished laughing, so this is probably going to kill me, but... Are you ready? You'll be a great dad.
It's the face.
I can't breathe.
Oh, mate, this is some top drawer Photoshop.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It looks like some weird adoption.
Adopting a bearded guy.
See, you
I love how you've got a morphine on the back of your head. So you got blonde hair, but you've also got some brown hair just
yeah.
sticking out the back.
The thing is to recreate that, where you're like a good, like, nearly a whole foot taller than me. Yeah, look, you're going to see now. I literally come up.
Now imagine him on his shoulders.
To have me on his shoulders and have my arms out like that, I'd need like, oh man. It'd probably be doable. I'm like relatively strong, but damn, it'd be awkward.
Oh man, that's so good.
Oh man.
No, you did a good job.
Quality, man. It's most appreciated having you there.
No.
I'm closer to the camera, so it makes me look bigger. We've not done it intentionally, but yeah, I'm definitely like... What are you, 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, 6'4", yeah.
6'4", yeah, and I'm not that. 5'8" at best. But yeah, no, thank you for coming along. What's his name? Herrera.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, feel free to follow us, and we've got a Yum Chums Discord as well. So I don't know if you're a gamer or anything like that, but feel free to join that. Obviously, we only do this once a week, but we're on the Discord pretty much every night. I don't know where you're from, but every night, GMT.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, most appreciated for the regulars as well. Great to see Jamie.
Indeed.
Anyone else floating around in the comments, or not in the comments, just creeping out, most appreciated.
Who's the tallest?
Paul. Definitely.
Hell yeah, he's in our Discord. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
We want to see some more...
oh man,
I don't know whether to call
classic.
it fan art or...
Yeah.
It's just
We'll make you a friend.
hilarious.
We'll make you a friend, and we'll
Yeah.
get your pictures in there because they were
Yeah.
See you later,
top
dude.
notch. Yeah.
Definitely.
Who's the tallest then? I think probably Paul.
I think it's Paul. Paul's pretty damn tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you
fairly
feel
tall.
actually quite small and...
If it makes you feel better, I'll stand next to you to make you feel.
Yeah. Should we just do a standing up salute to end it?
I'm going size order.
Yeah.
go.
Oh, watch that drink behind you. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Goodbye.
It just looks like a little kid now. Drinking my back.
Bye guys. I don't even need to. That's the cringy thing. I went to try and be a kid, and then I stood up and was still the same short guy. But yeah, peace. Thank you very much. Take it easy, guys.